Hello everyone, Miss Print here. Today, we are going to do a little story time about an experience that I had with a scalper. And while we're doing that, we're going to open up, it was supposed to be 4 tins. I wasn't even planning on recording this today. It was supposed to be 4 tins. It's now 3. I was upset in the car, so I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to open this. One of these tins, kind of hope I get something, relieve it a little bit. And I mean, I did get a pull from it. I did get the chin pow. Yes, I put it in the sleeve. I got home and I was like, okay, I need to sleeve this before I start the video. So I do have one pull. But anyways, as I open these, I'm going to tell the story. So I went to Target today. And for the first time ever, I actually showed up during the time that someone was restocking just the card shelves. I mean, yeah, the infamous restock. And I personally, I was stoked. I saw it happening. I saw the lady there was restocking. And as I walked past, she noticed that I was looking, so she was like, oh, I'll be done in about 10-15 minutes. You can come back then. And I was like, okay, sweet, sounds good. I get back in about like 5 minutes. I didn't have much to shop for, but it takes about 5 minutes to go and get everything else that I was at the store for. And when I come back with about 10 minutes-ish to spare before she says she'll be done, there was one other person waiting there in line. So I'm like, okay, I'll let them go first. Which is fair. Like, even though they weren't waiting earlier, I mean, they were still like actually waiting in line longer than I was. So yeah, I let them go first. It actually took about, I think I waited for another 15 minutes after I got there and actually sat in line. And I was looking at what they were putting up, and for the first time ever, getting to the point of the story, for the first time ever, I've been looking for them for a while, just because I've been getting into the show a lot recently, and I've really, really just wanted to hold one of the packs and some of the cards in my hand. I saw One Piece, the TCG booster packs. Alakazam full art, good hit. Good hit. I have my sleeves over in a different spot. I'll set that there. But anyway, so I saw One Piece booster packs, which I was stoked about, beyond excited. I even told the people that were waiting in front, I was like, oh my gosh, they have One Piece. Like, I've been looking for this for a very long time, and I plan on just buying a couple packs. Like, I wasn't gonna buy them out because I know a ton of other people are always looking for that. And they kind of laugh at me, like these two, they're like middle-aged Asian ladies as well. And I'm like, oh, it's interesting, like, you're into this. I mean, I get a lot of people love it, but they told me, they're like, oh no, we're just here for our husbands, yada 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 yada. So anyways, time goes by, the lady finishes restocking, and I tell them, I'm like, you were here before me. By now there's probably like 10 people behind us. I'm second in line. And I tell the lady, I'm like, you were here before me, so you can actually go ahead and go. And you can get what you want, and then I am going to... Ooh, a Scolvillian baby shiny right there. And so, yeah, I let her go. And they walk up. As the first thing they do, they just grab every single One Piece pack, booster pack that they had. And I kind of sit there and look at him, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you are not here for your husband. Like, because they were pretending like they knew nothing about TCGs, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, you are not here for your husband. Like, this is just complete, like, that's complete crap. That's a complete lie. So I see him grab all of them, and I'm like, hey, can I just have, one of those, please? Another baby shiny. There you go. Sorry, I'm just kind of skipping past a lot of these. So I asked him, I'm like, hey, can I just have, one of the booster packs, like one of the 8 to 10 that they grabbed? And then they tell me, they're just like, no. And so I'm like, okay, let's kind of do a little test. Let's see if they're actually into the game, or if they're kind of price scalpers. So I ask them, I'm like, okay, so hear me out. I'm like, when you get home, what are you going to put these online for? Like, you're going to list them for, let's say, anywhere between $13 and $15. I think that's roughly around what the packs will go for. And if they were scalping, they'd be very familiar with those prices. I'm like, so yeah, you're gonna list it when you get home for anywhere between $13 and $15. How about I just pay you now for one of them, and I'll just take one and I'll give you the cash. And then they look at me and they're like, you know, that okay, that works out. And so that right there tells me straight up scalping. Like, these are scalpers. They somehow know when they're restocking, and they just came there to buy out all the product just so they could sell it for triple the value online. So I didn't buy the pack from them because I hate scalpers. Never support scalpers. Like, old product goes up in value for reasons, but stuff like One Piece, where it's just raised in value because everyone's trying to buy it out and then sell it for more than it's worth, do not support those people. Those people are the bane of TCGs. But anyways, so yeah. I told him a little bit. I'm like, screw you guys, you were scalpers. Like, I just asked to buy a pack. Like, you sat here, nothing there. Some decent pulls. I'm like, you sat there. I even told them, like, hey, I want to buy a couple packs of this. And yeah, let them go first. And they just went and bought every pack out from underneath my nose, so that they could flip it for a minor profit. Like, they're going to go home and make 30, 40 bucks off of all those packs. I mean, actually, no, that's like, they're making decent money. But I hate, it just hurts a little bit. It was the first time I ever saw One Piece, the booster packs, in person. It looked beautiful. And like, I'm a little over 100 episodes into the show right now. And what I wanted to do was put it on my shelf where I have everything. And I wanted to open up the booster packs as a little reward to myself for when I finish the show. So I've got a little bit of time to kind of run into and find some booster packs again. I just want to tell this story and complain a little bit because I think it's crap. Like, I hate it. I hate people. I hate scalpers. They have no appreciation for the actual card game. Well, I mean, just like collecting the game, anything like that. They have no appreciation for it. But anyways, yep, thank you for listening to me rant. My name is Misprint. Please like, comment, subscribe. I don't complain like this in every video. Just wanted a little story time. So you all have a great rest of your day, and deuces.